Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're checking out a VR accessory for your MetaQuest 3 headset. This is the V3 face cushion pad made by Kiwi Design. It retails for $49 Canadian on their website. You can use my promo code Brian Sloan, all capital letters, to get an extra 5% off. In this one I'm going to unbox it, assemble it, and give you my review of it. Let's jump right into this one. Okay, let's open this one up. Okay, so here we have our facial interface, and I mean the facial interface itself is already put together. I'm going to show you a couple of things about it here. So we have a nose piece down here, and that's going to be to block the light entering in around the nose area, but that's already inserted. We don't need to insert it. We have some vents along the top here. We have a few vents along the bottom. Hopefully that'll help with just keeping things aired out better. Then the padding itself is all Velcro, and so that can actually come off to make for easy cleaning, and then pushed right back on. That feels like it's a pretty solid cushion there. So to compare that to our stock facial interface, the top padding isn't quite as tall, but it is a lot thicker in terms of, actual padding. The sides feel pretty similar. This, however, is that leather fabric there, so it's easy to wipe off. This is the fabric. Bottoms look fairly similar in terms of spacing, but the stock interface doesn't have any vents. This one does have vents, and so you're able to get more airflow going on. In terms of height, they look pretty similar in terms of height right now. I'm interested once I put this one on to see how it actually handles itself. So I do have a different facial interface currently on, so I'm going to pop this one off. If you've never taken your facial interface off, if you really just kind of pinch along the tops and the bottoms, this one's magnetic. I'm just going to take that part off. I have the bracket on in here though. Usually there's the 4 corners there. Got that side off easily. There we go. And one more. There we go. That's been a little stubborn. So you're going to take this, set it down in, and insert it in there. There we go. So I'm going to test this one out. We'll come back and give you my review of it. Okay, so I've had a chance to use this facial interface a little bit. Now I wanted to I'm not going to really give you a try on because it doesn't look any different when it's on than as you see it here, but I wanted to just kind of give you a few thoughts of mine as I went through. Some facial interfaces that I've used have kind of been a little bit larger on the nose area here, and I don't feel like I have a big nose, but I felt pressure against my nose. With this one, I didn't feel any pressure against my nose, similar to the stock head strap. Even if it has this light blocker here, I didn't feel like there was extra pressure. It was nice in there. Having the light blocker here was good for that full immersion, right? You don't have light you can't see going down, so that helps with your full immersion and just helps with any light leakage as well. Even though there are some vents along the top and the bottom, I didn't feel any light leakage at all, to be honest, and that kind of surprises me. I was playing under a super bright light because that's what I do for my testing, and pretty much every other facial interface that I've tested that has more filters here has had a little bit of light leakage, so I'm impressed that this one didn't. That's not that the other ones really bothered me that much, just this one didn't have any. There aren't as many air filters in here. A lot of them have them on the sides as well. This is just the bottom here and the top, as you can see right in there. In terms of padding, the padding is definitely better than the stock facial interface. I found it maybe similar to a couple other ones that I've tried. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was anything definitely outstanding. It did just come with the one here. It didn't come with like a cloth one, just this leather one here. And one other thing to note that is important is it doesn't come with any glasses spacers. So if you're playing with glasses, I don't know if it'll fit for sure. I do have my prescription lens inserts in my Quest 3 right here when I was playing, and there was enough space for sure for your lens inserts. I didn't feel any rubbing against my eyelashes or anything, where with the stock facial interface, I felt like my face was always rubbing against them. Even trying to extend it out, it just was never working. So this one, even without being able to extend out, my eyes weren't rubbing up against my prescription lens inserts, so that's definitely a big plus there. If you have any questions about this specific facial interface, feel free to leave a comment below or send me a message. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. If you haven't checked out my other facial interfaces, any other facial interface reviews or any other VR accessory reviews, I'll link that playlist below. Thank you for joining me here. We'll see you next time here on Brian Sloan Artist.